Welcome. To the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. And here we go, the battle between conferences. It's East versus West, where the Miami Heat will be looking to make a statement. This their first chance to take a look at the Timberwolves this season. In the two meetings last year, they came away with wins, never losing. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Now here's Payton. Just 5 on the clock. Olajuwon, no luck. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, I was able to catch up with Eric Spoelstra a few minutes ago. Their team's main focus tonight, well, it starts with All-Star Anthony Edwards. He said Ant is an incredible player. He's so physical. We have to throw multiple bodies at him. It's got to be a team effort to keep Edwards in check. An ambitious game plan. Devin?
Thank you, David. And stolen by Payton. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now here's Payton. Down low. Here's Olajuwon. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
First free throw is good. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And, Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And, Kevin, well-deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after him.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Kicks it out to Olajuwon. Outside, Payton. Shot clock at 6. Pass to McDaniels. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels with a very good sense for when he should look to score it, especially in the painted area.
And here is Rozier. Outside, Hero. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Towns.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Out of bounds, Miami takes possession. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Back to Rozier. Here's Hero. Pass to Butler. Miami no good on that time either.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Jaquez with the steal. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. And Mourning throws it down.
Oh, nice ball movement. Hero's an underrated passer. Makes great decisions.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. So both teams changing it up here. So it's the Timberwolves now. Outside Edwards. And finished off by McDaniels.
Oh, such an impressive athlete. Mr. McDaniels, send it in.
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
One thing that stands out about Kyrie Irving, obviously, his creativity, especially when it comes to his handle, as good as it gets.
Mourning with the screen. The shot that time, not on target. Good D by Olajuwon. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Olajuwon. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Jimmy Butler remains the Heat's franchise player. He says, the confidence my teammates and my coaches put in me, it's a lot. They hype me up out there and I just go play. I try everything in my power to make sure that we win. They trust me with everything. Kevin, he's earned that faith.
Andy DA, he tends to deliver in the biggest moments and always has. Hey, we thank you for that report. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
Over in the corner, Edwards. Pass to Olajuwon. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
Now, here is Robinson. There's a screen by Robinson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Irving. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
Well, solid work from Kyrie right there. This guy never fears going against bigger players. His shot making too good.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to McDaniels. Fires the 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Towns with it. Kicks it out to Olajuwon. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Timberwolves ahead, up 2. We'll be back shortly live from Miami Arena. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
And And so Peyton will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home.
This guy always amongst the league leaders in dunks. Gobert is a force around the cup.
Outside, Hero. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
However you feel about Kyrie Irving, you cannot deny, Doris, he is an elite player still.
Kevin, there are many who consider Kyrie Irving to be the greatest finishing guard in the history of the game. I mean, left hand, right hand, a little bit of English and polish, big shot maker. And what I love for Kyrie Irving right now is he seems content and happy.
And it's Alexander Walker in the corner. Back to Peyton. Another miss by Minnesota.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
The kick out to Irving. Irving double team. Shot by Grimes. No good. Timberwolves trail. Inside. Jaquez with the steal. Here's Hero. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, high effort play by Hero, running the floor to finish the fast break strong.
Pass to Reed to end the run. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Miami leading by 3. Here's Kleba. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Defensive foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Miami.
And they set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
Here's Alexander Walker. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
3 points.
Alexander Walker's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Robinson misses.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Some worry, Doris, about a logjam up front for the Timberwolves, but it seems to have worked out.
It certainly has, Kevin, and I think part of that is the high skill level of both Karl Anthony Towns and Naz Reid. Both of those guys can play the 4 and the 5 spot. What does that mean? Well, it allows either of them to line up next to Rudy Gobert, provide spacing with their shooting, and stay big. That's a huge advantage.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Heat shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
And up around 82% as a team a season ago. So they know how to make the most of those opportunities.
And so he hits the technical free throw. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. To the inside. The 3. 6 to shoot. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Irving double team. It's stolen by Gobert. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Buries the long-range jumper. Conley's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This guy has got such a smooth handle that the pull-up game is always in play.
And on the way from Irving for 3. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
and it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. The Timberwolves are now on the same page. Karl Anthony Towns says it's good when you're able to sacrifice to see the results you wanted and share the success. We're all making this happen. This is a team coming together and saying, we really want to do something special. Kevin, they're right on the road to doing that.
Yeah, well said, David. Karl Anthony Towns is very motivated. Definitely.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
Pass to Ingles. Three-pointer. Now, Alexander Walker. Here's Gobert. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Gobert's got his second bucket tonight.
Listen, at just over 7 feet, we know Gobert's going to be terrific on the glass.
Irving drives in, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
The Heat have been all four of their chances so far in this one. The free throw off from Irving. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Heat lead by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
22.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
Pass to Jovic. Back to Irving. And here is Hero. Drills the three-pointer. Heroes got the lead up to 8 now for the Heat.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
It's Edwards on the wing. And he comes up with the deuce. Edwards got his first points in this one.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands, you let it go, Anthony Edwards.
Outside Irving. No good from outside. Timberwolves trail by 6. And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. I think that's some big dough.
Is it ever? It remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
Edwards with another miss.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
And there was the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Here's Payton. And there's the drive. Olajuwon, left side. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
How about the creativity, the athleticism? That's a rare combination for a guy his size. Go to work, Cat.
Left side, Irving. Minnesota with the rebound. Now, here's Payton. Outside, Olajuwon. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Hero. Irving with it. Now Payton defending. Jaquez outside. Back to Irving. Outside Butler. There's a screen. Jaquez right side. Back to Butler. Just 5 to shoot. There's the 3. Miami no good on that time either. Timberwolves trailed by 6. To the paint. Here's Towns. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Well, battling hard. That's an impressive move by Towns. He'll go to the stripe.
We know, Doris, that Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
Well, Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has she shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Tipped away. Out of bounds, Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. The Heat making a switch here.
Substitutions for your Heat. Haywood. Highsmith. Quentin Grimes.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third.
Quentin Grimes. First personal foul. Second team foul.
A minute 42 left to play in the third. Outside Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Edwards got 5.
Well, the work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
To the middle. Pass to Robinson. Here's Jovic. From deep. And the three ball is good. And the Heat lead by 5.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. .107 left in the third. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Minnesota. Trailing by 5. To the inside. It's stolen. Pass to Jovic. Back to Rozier. There's the screen. Reed with the block.
Boy, give Naz Reid credit. He perfectly timed that block. Wow.
Timberwolves trail by 5. And now here comes Conley leading the break. And the basket by Ingles.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
There's a screen by Robinson. 12 seconds left in the third. 5 to shoot. Pass to Highsmith. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we got a tight ball game here. Miami ahead, leading by 3. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. The Heat leading by 3. Outside, Hero. Jaquez right side. Gobert with the block.
Boy, whenever Gobert is out there, he will make you think about shooting near the rim. This guy's such a good shot blocker.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. Now, he said, come on, can anybody make a three? We have to be better from deep. He implored his team to find the shooters, get them open with movement and picks. We'll see if it works, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Kicks it out to Olajuwon. Outside, Payton. 4 on the shot clock. Back to Towns. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Heat leading by 3. And here is Butler. Outside Irving. They set the pick. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to be on Gary Payton.
Yeah, guys, Kyrie Irving, stronger than he looks, absorbs the contact and still converts.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
Pass to Irving, and stolen by Payton. Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
And how about the determination there from Payton? The glove showing off his fast hands yet again.
On the wing, Irving. Over Payton. That's short off the rim. Timberwolves trail. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
And we may have an injury here that does not look good.
And boy, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
Boy, it's got to be so frustrating for him. As hard as he has worked, doing everything he can to help his team, just heartbreaking.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Here is Edwards. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Pass to Towns. 3 on the clock. Here's Olajuwon. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Up top, Hero. Now, here is Mourning. That one's not going to go. Good D by Olajuwon. And now Minnesota on the fast break. A shot by McDaniels, no good. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. It's Edwards on the wing. Inside. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Edwards drawing the double team. Towns wide open. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 2. Outside Butler. To end the cool streak. Butler sinks the tough shot inside.
You could see it from the moment he caught the basketball. Jimmy Butler delivers again.
Out to Edwards. Fires the three. And Rozier pulls it down.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Gary Payton is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Second team foul.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Butler with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Butler on the move. And they pick up 2.
Jimmy Butler loves to rise to the occasion, sticks it right in the defense's face.
Payton outside. Pass to McDaniels. The three-pointer, no good. So Rozier will bring it up for the Heat. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. There's the pick. Here's Highsmith. Left side, Hero.
Outstanding anticipation from Cat right there. He sends that thing back to another zip code.
Over to the wing. Olajuwon outside. McDaniels gets a wide open look. Buries it from outside.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Pass to Highsmith. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
We've got 13 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And so they foul intentionally.
Second team foul. Team foul number 4.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. That will put them up by 2. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth. They set the pick. Pass to Butler.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1. Can't sink it, and that was an important free throw. And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.